Let's go, everybody. We got our first halftime of the year. Love to see it. The 49ers go in with a lead 7-0 at half. And we're going to talk about how they got there and all the things that led up to this particular point in time. Let's go. Smash that like button if you haven't already, baby. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Love to see it. All right, how are we doing, Sourdough Squad? The 49ers lead the Bears 7-0 as they head into halftime. Obviously, we knew that it was going to be a very interesting game in the sense of game flow, how everything was going to work out with the rain conditions. But so far, the San Francisco 49ers take the lead. I'm not going to lie, man. I feel like this game and the way it's been playing out is pretty on par with kind of how I thought it was going to be. A little sloppy. There's going to be some good plays. There's going to be some bad plays. So overall, really nothing that's too concerning. The main concern to come out of the first half is that Elijah Mitchell, running back for the San Francisco 49ers, does appear to be out for the game. So what does that mean? The 49ers only dressed 3 running backs. So that means it's going to be Jeff Wilson, not Elijah Mitchell, but Jordan Mason, the undrafted free agent running back who made a lot of noise this offseason. So I imagine we're also going to see a whole lot of Deebo Samuel as well. So we saw the wide back is alive and well in that first half. Deebo Samuel took 6 carries for 40 yards and a touchdown. Absolutely obliterated Eddie Jackson as he went into the end zone for the 49ers' only touchdown on the day. So, yes, it does stink to see Elijah go down, who was having a really good day himself with 6 carries for 41 yards at 6.8 a clip. So we're going to find out and wait and see what is going on with Elijah Mitchell and see how severe the knee injury is. But it is unfortunate that he's already been ruled out. We understood going into this game that it was going to have to be one on the ground. They were going to have to run the football effectively and efficiently. We started to see a little bit of Trey Lance and the legs that he had to provide. So that was really good. We got to see Trey Lance absolutely make Jaquan Brisker miss and convert a long third down. Obviously, they weren't able to capitalize on that particular drive, but ultimately, we're seeing glimpses of what we want. Talking about Trey Lance, I'm actually pretty happy with the way Trey Lance has been performing up until this point. Yeah, you got the miss to Tyler Kroft outside the numbers down the left sideline. Missed by a hair, but ultimately made the correct read. Was going to make the pass is just a little bit too high. Other than that, Trey Lance has gone 6 of 10 for 70 yards. I would say his worst passes on the day have been that particular one to Kroft, which overall wasn't that bad of a pass in my opinion. And then that one to Deebo Samuel that kind of went into the dirt on that last screenplay. But other than that, Trey Lance has been able to – he had a beautiful pass to Ray McLeod over the middle, layered it in between the safety and the linebackers. It looked really, really nice for a 20-yard completion. Also had the nice pass to Brandon Ayuk. Should have had 2 to Brandon. We should have had 2 to Brandon. But you got that terrible call from the refs where they called a push-off on Ayuk. I didn't like it. I didn't think that was a good play. The refs have been kind of suspect this game, so we'll see how it goes. But for the most part, I've been pretty happy with the way Trey Lance has been playing. Let's go to the defensive side. Talanoa Hufanga. Can we talk about the Tongan Tiger? Talanoa Hufanga is absolutely playing with that beautiful hair like it's absolutely on fire. That dude is everywhere. Like literally everywhere. Where the ball is, you will find Talanoa Hufanga. It's one of the reasons why I personally love Talanoa Hufanga. He is a cerebral menace. He knows where the ball is going, so he puts himself in position to make plays, and Talanoa Hufanga is leading the 49ers in tackles by an absolute landslide. 7 total tackles, 1 assisted, and he had an INT. Talanoa Hufanga is balling right now. He is everywhere. He's not afraid to lower the shoulder and bring the hit sticks. Talanoa is, man. So I picked Talanoa Hufanga to be this year's hero. We did some type of awards and stuff like that on YouTube. I picked Talanoa Hufanga to be this year's hero for the San Francisco 49ers because you have Jimmy Ward on IR for 4 weeks. We knew we were going to need Talanoa Hufanga to step up big time, and he's doing just that. Talanoa Hufanga is absolutely balling out right now. So he is playing like Superman at this point. We got a Nick Bosa sack. We got the first sack of the 20-piece. We got the first sack of the 20-piece season for Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa has 3 tackles on the day. Samson Ebukam comes away with a sack as well. The 49ers defense looking really, really good for the most part. The Bears tried to get 3 points on the board. They tried, but they were not successful because they brought out a towel onto the field and thought they could dry up a little spot for them to kick a field goal. No. That's not how this works. It's not bring your own laundry out onto the field and clean up a nice little dry patch for you to kick a field goal. Come on now. What are we doing? Throw the flag, move them back, force the punt. I like it. I think also defense, while we're on the defense, Charvarius Ward had 2 snaps, 2 targets, absolutely in clamps, in coverage. Mooney Ward is money. So Money Mooney, he's earning every penny out there. He's looking really freaking good. So loving everything that I'm seeing from him. We saw Drake Jackson with a really nice run stop. Fred Warner being Fred Warner. Defense doing defensive things. So overall, really, really pleased with what I've seen from everyone today. Again, nothing really, we got to shout out the offensive line. Mike McGlinchey gave up a sack early, but it was a really good inside hand swipe move by rookie Dominique Robinson. It was a really good move. And I think Mike is, he's still coming back from the knee. But other than that, Mike McGlinchey's held up pretty well, especially in the run game. The whole offensive line has held up really well in the run game. So I'm pleasantly surprised right now, pleasantly pleased by the 49ers offensive line up until this point. So I want to see it continue. I want to see them continuing to pound the rock, find Trey Lance, get him his spots throughout the game, keep it on the ground, and allow the 49ers to keep punishing the Bears defense with the run game. So far, offensive line's doing really, really good for the most part. Also, secondly, you're getting good running. The running backs have done a phenomenal job of finding the running lanes and being physical and getting north-south. Now we're probably going to get a little bit of Jordan Mason, as we talked about. Also, we had a little injury scare with Javon Kinlaw. Kinlaw went down, but he walked off off the field on his own. Saw him get back into the game. So initial scare from Javon Kinlaw, but it does seem like Kinlaw's back and ready to go. For the most part, man, I would say, again, I started off saying I really do believe that this game is going kind of about how I anticipated. My score prediction for this game that I landed on was 17-10. Thought it was going to be a close game. It was going to be whoever has the ball and manages it and is the most efficient with it. So far, we had the Debo fumble, so it could have been 14 or 10 7-0 at this point. But again, we got the Debo fumble in scoring territory. We got to give credit to the on that one. I got to give credit to the Bears. You got the peanut punch out there, hit it perfectly, and squirted the ball out in these wet conditions. So it is really hard to fault a guy in that scenario too much, but it could have been a little bit better in this situation. Again, see a lot of people. I see some people hating on Trey Lance. Don't know why. I feel like Trey Lance is doing exactly what the 49ers need him to do at this point. So we're going to see how it continues going forward. I think Trey Lance getting his first start of the 2022 season, considering all the pressure that's been on his shoulders, all the talk going into this game, feel pretty darn good with where he's at. But the second half is about to begin. So let's go. Let's get ready. You guys already know, if you're on Instagram, we're going to be doing post-game live over on YouTube. I'll probably bring up IG as well. But we're getting ready to kick off for the second half. Hopefully, we're talking about a big dub at the end of this. Again, keys to victory: don't turn over the football, be efficient, and play stout defense. See you guys on the other side. Let's get this W. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You already know. Follow me on the SF Niners. Follow me everywhere. We're going to be posting highlights, doing all that good stuff. So we're out of here. We'll be back for the post game. Make sure you stick around. Smash that like button on your way out. Let's go. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Love to see it.